between the Tennessee Titans and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. The turn starts from the goal line. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again, a run with Pollard. He's foray up the middle. That's about 3. E.J. Hill, the one to bring him down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and keeps that defense honest.
Well, it's going to throw here on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring him 4th down. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. 11, 180.
Off the play fake, Burrow. To the outside, it's intercepted. Darius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Hey. 70 Simba Wolf. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's got it in the red zone. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
Ready.
Right back to Pollard. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work...
And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump back to a 7-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Kick taken in here at the 17. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. 180. 12, 12, 12.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. Whereas for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Come on, ready?
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Burrow to the air now. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Gun, gun. Got. 180. 25. Got.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. It's on target to Williams. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
It's just set. 180. 11, Thomas. Got.
Hitting up for Williams, running left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready? Right shot. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Pass complete to Robinson. They're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow now on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. This one to Andrews outright. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Screen here for Williams. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. 180 shot. 12, 11 Thomas. Stop.
On the duck they go with Williams. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Big 13. Big 13. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
McPherson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Cowboy 80.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Past the 25. Still on the move. And he'll get this all the way up to the 35. play. 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, one secret ingredient on these jet sweeps to take off like that, Kate, it's timing. We talk about timing and precision in the passing game, but it's the same thing on a jet sweep. You got to hand it off just at the right time to capture an edge like he just did.
They run the counter to Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down.
19 Tiger.
Now Ward. Second the screen. It's Pollard. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70.
Hand off running right. Pollard is able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Ready.
First and 10, it's Pollard. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gun snap now to Ward. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long for him here. Connection is made. Iomanna. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Tennessee.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Trying inside handoff to Pollard. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolf. Panther 60. Panther 60.
From the gun on third down. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now lead by 10. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups.
And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully. as he sends this away. Fields this one at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
1-1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, 11. Right, 80. Stop.
One play action here. Burrow. He throws a bullet to the set. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 38 out of the play. And it'll be 1st down Bengals.
Come on, ready?
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Caught at the 10-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals reduce the lead to just 4. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jaquan Jackson on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Go! Steady!
He'll throw this one. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready! Cowboy 80! Ready!
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 180.
Drop play. This is Williams. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Wouldn't be be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third?
Here we go. Shot. Right 80. Right 80 shot. Shot.
Burrow from the gun. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Ward setting up to throw. Downfield to DK. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third down, they need 7.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll throw, third and long. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Shot.
Burrow setting the throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Shot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Burrow on first down. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On 2, ready?
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Get your set. Hey, can. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Chased out to his right. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. They're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Can. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. The left side caught by Andrews. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Gotta go for it.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
That's another Bengals first down.
Stop.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative when the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 180. Plays hot. 12. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Has it down close. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
3 yards. That's another
To throw again, it's Burrow. Headed out right. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
1st down throw here for Ward. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Bronco 80. Ready.
He'll throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. T.J. Turner comes up with it.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11 mighty. God.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Stop.
One final shot before the half. Throwing for the end zone. And he breaks up that throw for the moment. A good defensive play as we hear what this flag's about. With 3rd and 10 coming up, they felt comfortable going ahead and declining that penalty. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Takes over a 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop!
Second half starts with a run by Williams. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Stop!
On second down, a run with Williams. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Gun. Stop! Hey, can. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Here we go. 180. 11. Stop!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This connects with Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Here we go. 180. Stop!
Going left side, Williams with it. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 11. Big 13. Stop!
Play action here. Burrow. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they like to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the 2nd half. You have all that data from the 1st half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the 2nd.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Defense showing blitz here. Ward. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those drops.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Pat to 60. Let's go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Amani Hooker has it. And the Bengals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
Get set. Cut. 180. 180. Cut. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Cut.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Cut.
Burrow back to throw. It's on the in route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes just like that.
Gun. Cut. 180. 180. Cut.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Burrow now on first down. Buying some time right. That's caught by Williams. And they take him down right along the 30.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Can. 11, Thomas. Stop.
A handoff to Williams. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
I'm 1, ready?
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
11. Here we go.
Short yardage run here for Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Burrow from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here we go. 180. 180.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Cut. 180. It's hot. Hot.
Williams. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Here we go. 180.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Okay, great.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Panther 60.
From the gun, it's Ward. Finds the in route complete. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Viking 18.
Again, Ward going to the air. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. They're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
60 by 6. Just kill. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Running right. Here's Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
70, Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Come on. Hit. 60 Eagles.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Bengals get to it. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the ending, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and effort, it's gone.
Hey, Kate, Cal, how important were those finals?
11.
Pretty important.
Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
Right, 80. Stop.
Here's Williams to start the drive. Escapes a defender. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
12. Let's get set. Right, stop.
Now a toss. This is Brown. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal.
MT, Tate. Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
Look to run with Williams. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with a loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
There's another 4th. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They give on second to Pollard. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Wide 80. Wide shot. Start.
Handoff for Williams, running left. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
12. Here we go. Wide 80. Start.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, they got him some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Wide 80. Wide shot. Start.
From the gun, it gets to Brown. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
180. Wide shot. Start.
Brown again. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
McPherson's kick is good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Ward setting the pass. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. They push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Tennessee.
reward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. All in left side. And he's taken down at the 30. 16 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. In the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another Titans first down.
In the red zone on first. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Sticking to the air here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got TK, complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18, go!
They are throwing it again. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field, knowing before the game. But when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Titans 20.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Gun.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.